starting to blabble. Blabble? Babble. Hi. Yeah, everyone feeling the fringe? No? Not so much? Just thought I'd bring 2011 back. Anyway, for this week's video, I kind of wanted to go freestyle, unscripted. I just have my basic points and I'm gonna go for it. So basically for this video, I would just like to talk about how we should all be more socially aware. But not socially aware to an extent where you're overly sensitive about things. I feel like is there a gray area? There's a gray area for comedy, but it's also a very thin line to sort of accidentally piss people off. I feel like just all of us now in this new social media generation that we should be more socially aware about 3 of the following things. Wow, this unscripted thing is going really well. Number 1. We have to be careful of what we say to children. Is to sort of program ourselves into not thinking how previous generations have taught us. For example, a friend of mine, she has a son, and we were all hanging out one day, and as usual, we were talking about Disney, and I was saying, so who's your favorite Disney character? He said, Elsa. Elsa is his favorite character, and a friend of mine said, you can't like Elsa. Elsa's a girl, you need to like superheroes, like you need to like a boy character. That was basically the gist of the whole story. He said that he liked Elsa and my friend was like, no, you shouldn't because you're a boy and boys should only like boy characters. And so I immediately cut in and said, no, it's totally fine, why can't he like Elsa? That's cool. It's definitely more flexible if the toddler or the young child is a girl, and I believe that the same goes with colors, because if you're a female you can like all sorts of colors, but if you're a young boy and you say you like pink, it's immediately like, ooh, it's in a way it's frowned upon. It's also weird how till this day and age, if you have a baby shower and if you're expecting a boy, you're immediately gonna go theme your party completely blue. If you're having a girl, your party is themed pink. That in a way also pisses me off. Why are we relating colors to gender when it should just all be everyone can like any bloody color they want? Why does it have to be blue for boys, pink for girls? Ugh. So yeah, that is my guideline number 1. I feel like we should be careful what we say to children when it comes to that kind of diversity. If your son wants to play with a Barbie or a dinosaur, let him. I think he should be completely free to make that choice up for himself. Why the fuck not? As I said in the video, I was freestyling, so I just realized I needed to add something else. There's also this really strange stigma and sort of expectation that if your son at an early age shows signs that he likes pink and dolls and girly, feminine stuff, that he's most likely gonna turn out gay. Is it really though? If he grows up gay, then he grows up gay. If he's straight, then he's straight. As a parent, shouldn't your biggest concern be that he's happy? As long as he's happy. Who cares what his preferences in color, toys, and gender? Do you really need to start panicking and alerting the church elders? My son's playing with a doll! No! He's gay! He's gay! He's gay! Oh my god, he's gay! Help, somebody help! Because children are just so easily susceptible to that whole sort of stereotyping. If you teach them from a very young age that they should be aware of these things, that boys should only go in that direction and girls should only go in that direction, it does fuck with their heads a bit. Just be careful what comes out of your mouth, okay? Number 2, we have to be more aware of what we say about ourselves. And this example was actually a real life situation. I think by now you all know that I sort of take from what's happened to me in real life and I make a video about it because it's just, I feel it, and I know that I'm not the only one who's ever experienced it. I know if I make a video and I talk about it, someone else is gonna relate, or it's gonna open someone else's mind up to thinking, oh, you're right, I should think differently. I hope that's you. Anyway, so I'm currently interning and this dancer comes in and we have to take new shots of him, like new headshots of him. And so we were going through the motions and we got all the shots that we wanted, and then we said to him, do something completely that's natural, anything that you want to do, go wild, go crazy, do whatever you want to do. And so he immediately went for this pose. We didn't ask him to, it was completely fine, go for it, we'll still get that shutter going. But he immediately said this afterwards. Guys, so yeah, I'm a dancer, so people will usually stereotype me as being gay, and I don't want to come across as gay. I don't like people thinking that I'm gay. And me and the photographer on set were just like, What did he just say? Was that a slightly homophobic comment that he just dropped on us? And just hearing him say the words, "I don't want to come across as gay," and he said it not in a joking way either. It was very, not aggressive, but you just know when you got the wrong vibe off someone. That's what I got. It's like he was kind of disgusted to people thinking that he could be or is gay. And just hearing him say the words, "I don't want to come across as gay. I don't like people thinking I'm gay," sort of really dug deep in me, and I really sort of wanted to slap him in the face. But I didn't, because I'm professional. And I just talked about him behind his back. Just didn't sit well with me, and I wish he was more aware of what he was saying to himself. I don't know, maybe that was just my feeling and the photographer's feeling. How about you? If you heard someone who was not jokingly saying, "I don't want to come across as gay," would that have come across as a homophobic comment to you? I know everybody has their own preference. It just sounded very wrong. It's like if I said, "I really don't like it when people think I'm Asian. I'd rather people think that I'm white." That already sounds wrong. So does that work with this, what I felt was a homophobic comment? Let me know, leave a comment, let's discuss this. And for the last guideline on how we should be more socially aware is that we should be more aware of what we say to others. Again, real life situation that made me come to this. Again, I was at the internship and I was just playing good old Spotify playlist in the background while we were working and setting up for the shoot. So me and Caro, we go to this coffee shop and they play a lot of hip hop, and it got me really into sort of that hip hop music in the background rather than having that really mainstream pop. Like you're hearing the lyrics, you're hearing the beat, but you can still also focus on what you're doing and just enjoy your surroundings. And so that got me into hip hop a bit. When I'm at home, if I'm editing any videos, I'll have hip hop playing in the background. So I've always been playing hip hop music while I'm preparing for shoots. And anyone who comes in, they really don't pay much attention to the music that I'm playing. So back to the internship and me setting up for the shoot. So here I am, getting the shoot ready, playing my hip hop music in the background, not giving it a second thought. And not long after, the guy who was coming in for the shoot arrived. The first thing that he said to me was, "Oh, did you put this playlist on to make me feel more comfortable?" And I guess I wouldn't really put this as a focus point, but he was a black male. Let me clarify that he said it in a very nice, sweet, friendly way. It wasn't sort of like an attack. And after hearing what he said, I was a little taken aback. Like, I never thought of it that way. And should I ever think of it that way? So I kind of, in a way, felt like I had to justify why I was playing this playlist. It was just a very strange moment. I don't know, was it strange to him that this seemingly white girl was playing old school hip hop music? To what I know, there were no bad feelings from it, but to me it was just quite interesting because from analyzing what he said to me is that, "Oh, did you play this music because I'm black?" No! Can't a white Asian girl play hip hop music? No? Okay. So a few weeks went by and I didn't really put much thought into it until we had another shoot. And so, again, prepping for another shoot, good old hip hop music playing in the background. A completely different guy comes in to shoot, and this is the first thing he says to me. "Oh, is this your playlist?" That was the second time the hip hop thing was brought up. And it was, again, a black guy. And I find this really interesting. It's that I have no words. And again, this time around, it was also very friendly, very sweet. It wasn't a racist situation. It was just, It made me think. I'm not sure what I thought about it, but it made me think. So those are just the 3 things that I feel like we should all just be a bit more socially aware. It makes you think, and remember what you say to others might affect someone and they might make a video about it. Tell me, what else are you more socially aware about now that we're in the whole social media age? Let me know. And what did you think about those real life situations that I had? Till next time. Peace!